going on, ding dongs? As you can see, the weather has taken a turn for the worst. We had snow on Halloween, just a little bit left, it's melting. But it's really cold now, and that makes me not want to do anything on the car. But gotta get stuff done, so yeah, it's gonna be body work. Not today though, I'm not doing body work today. Today I'm gonna hook up the window switches. I got some momentary switches, two-way switches, and we'll try to hook up the windows. We'll see how that goes. Little update besides that, got the side skirts installed. I just need to get the door trims, these things right here, to fill in that gap. I got the side skirts on. I filled it with coolant, so it's not just water in there, because at night it's like 28 degrees. I don't want the engine to freeze. Or coolant to freeze inside the engine. Oh, and I also got a Broadway mirror. These things are awesome. Oh, okay. I got a really small one apparently. But that's okay. Look at that. You can see everything. You can see your blind spots. I love these mirrors. I have one in my Corolla as well. I just need to tighten this mirror down. I really need to fix the exhaust leaks in this thing because the whole cabin smells like gas and fumes and it's really bad. The switch I got for the windows, see, up, down, and it just switches polarity. So this is pretty simple. I got to figure it out. Got battery to those two pins right there. Put the multimeter on that, and when I flip a switch one way, get 14.7 volts. Flip a switch the other way, negative 14.7. So that's all it does. So this will be really simple. So we just run two wires from the motor to these, and 12 volts here, and we're done. All right, so I've been doing some digging, and I'm gonna use the Radio 2. This is Radio 2 for grabbing 12 volts. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I know this is a mess of wires. I'm gonna have to tuck all this so it's out of the way so you can't see it. And then I also gotta figure out a way to attach this to that. See that? My clutch pedal is all wobbly. Like, look how much it bends. I'm probably bending the firewall and shit. So I gotta figure out a way to get it up to that. See that bolt hole there? I don't know why it's so far off. Like, where was this supposed to go? I guess the Supra maybe is different a little, because this is a Supra clutch, so maybe that's why. First, let's do this, because this is easy. So I'm gonna run this wire to the switch panel, and then run the wire back to this plug right here. All right, little update. So I got the switches in the panel. I got the power hooked up. I got the ground right here. You see I looped them up. Power goes to power, ground and ground. That's going to be grounded over there. I just need to heat shrink these. I hate crimps. I should have just soldered it, but whatever. So I just need to heat shrink all that. Also, this panel won't be like this forever. I'm getting the whole center console here. I'm going to flock it just like this. And yeah, I'm going to just like rebuild this like race car-ish, so that it looks cool, because I don't like this whole panel. It's just area here. This is ugly, so I'm gonna cover it up, try to make it a little more street car-ish, and we'll see how that looks. Right now I'm gonna hook up this ground, and then we'll run the wires from the switches to the windows, and basically be done. And I think I'm gonna move that from the Radio 2 to somewhere else, because that's live 12 volts all the time, and I don't want that. I don't want live 12 volts when the car's not even on. So yeah, I'm gonna find another one that is only on when the key is on. Alright, the power's all hooked up. We got everything heat shrunk. I don't really care about heat shrinking the grounds because they're just grounds, so if they, whatever, who gives a shit. Ground is hooked up over there, so now all I have to do is run the power and ground these two pins right here to these two pins right here. So I'm gonna cut these wires, solder it together. After looking at this, I've decided I'm going to do some weight reduction. So I'm going to rip this whole harness out and just keep these two wires for the window, and everything else is going to be gone. kind of just still thinking about it if I should do all this work. At least to this point, I'm gonna rip it all out, I think. Like, where does this wire even go? So it's the red and green yellow. So red goes up. Yep, and it goes here. Somewhere. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna take it all apart. That weighs a good 2 pounds right there. Now I have all this awesome fucking wire. Look at that. I don't even need to use any of my wire. I'm just gonna cut this and extend it to the switches. And then here's the wires for the switches. So now, clean all this up and finish hooking this shit up. So as you can see, I'm almost done running this, but I noticed a little problem. The gasket for the door was ripped there, so I re-siliconed it. Hopefully that's sealed. I siliconed it from the inside and the outside. So I'm gonna let that dry now. And while that's happening, we're gonna do the passenger side. Strip the harness here. This one's gonna be a lot easier because it's just like way smaller. So yeah, let's get started on this side now. Alright, that's all done. It's ran through there, the gasket, everything's there, running through here, and wired up. Up, nothing. Down. Goes down, goes back up. There we go. The batteries on the car is a little low, that's why it's going so slow. And that's why I don't want to hook this up to just live 12 volts. So I'm going to find another switched 12 volts so that, yeah, you get the point. So now the driver's side is still drying over there, the silicone. I'm going to finish the wiring. So those wires I gotta bring them over here. I'm going to run them through the whole route and then just pull them out eventually. But yeah, I'm going to run it through. And then I have to extend the end just a little bit. See how these I extended just a tiny little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna do that on that side, and it's gonna be ready. And then I can start the engine. So we'll see how it opens and closes with the engine running, so that the voltage is actually there. Because the battery can't power it up and down because these windows are huge, and there's probably a lot of friction. It's dirt and stuff. Alright, it's all done, except I'm still gonna have to redo it because that tube thing still isn't dry. It's been like 3 hours since I did it and it's still not dry. But both the windows work. So yeah, let's go for a little drive after I clean up. Gotta clean everything up. I got a bunch of shit everywhere. Dongs, let's go for a little drive. It's a little road, I know. How ridiculous I look. Okay. Why does the power steering feel like it's not working? Does it really need the power steering ECU? So I took that out. Okay, I didn't know this, but apparently you need the power steering ECU for the power steering to work. I had no idea. Okay. Yay! Look at that. Woo! I love the window switches. Alright, ding dongs, we made it to my favorite little road. Let's see how she handles. For this car to pass. Whew, you saw that? She was kicking out pretty good. That was pretty cool. I'm surprised it's heating up. It's so cold outside. Alright, let's go. How is he going so slow? Alright, let's head home before it gets dark because I don't have any headlights. Look at that sunset! Holy shit, that's so red! I need to find a place to stop. Take a picture. Look at that, dude! I know just the spot. Damn you. Holy shit, can you go any slower? Dude, look at that sunset. That is so red! Freaking bright. What? No, I'm going to take a picture! I don't know, this guy wanted a race or something? I don't get it. Well, like this. That looks pretty cool, I think. Let's take a picture. at that, dude. Oh, that looks so cool. That's the thumbnail. Let's go home before it gets dark. Oh my God, I'm so cold. God damn, that diff. What is the temperature outside? 42. Hey, that's the meaning of life.
The answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is 42.
Oh, why is that so bouncy? If you don't give it gas, that diff makes it understeer so bad. It just wants to slide off into the ditches. Yep, I know. Perfect. Man, you like, when you're sitting in this car, you don't realize how bad it smells until you open the window and smell fresh air. Your mind gets reminded of how bad it smells in here. It's really bad. I don't know why. I feel like the Batmobile right now with the headlights off. Just like, woo! Weaving in between the cars.
Arrow on the ground.
I lost him.
We've lost visual. Exit 9's blocked. We'll loop back to check the frontage road.
Should probably stop drawing attention to myself. Enough downshifting for now. Come on.
Do you have your passport?